Okay, can I stop you there?
Go on.
The problem I have with this, it's already invasive to ask someone for money. It's a bit invasive.
Why?
Because you don't know what that person's going through that you're asking for money.
All you say is no if you don't have it.
Yeah, so what if you say, sorry, no change? Before you go, I've got a card machine. They're calling your bluff. I feel it's like it's entrapment. You're entrapping me. Luke, people aren't comfortable to say no. I haven't got the money to give you.
I'll say no.
No, they say no, I've got no change. So I've used that excuse. That excuse is out the window. Stop right there, Sonny. I've got a card machine. Oh, you bastard. You've entrapped me. That's entrapment now. I didn't know you. I wasn't expecting you to have a card machine. Now you know that's entrapment. Now what am I going to say? Oh, I've got no card. No, you're entrapped. You forced me into an uncomfortable position. Now it's uncomfortable. And then when you don't give the money, they're going to get angry.
I love you. All right, I put a £1 on there. Oh, sorry, we only set minimum of £5.
Oh, I'd be like, you can fuck.
Hey guys, welcome back to Luke and Pete.
Talking shit.
How are we doing today, Pete?
We're good, mate. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, thanks for asking me. Fuck off. All right, cool. Let's get out to business. Obviously, no pleasantries here. You're straight into the yeah, thanks for asking.
No, how are you?
I'm all right. Fuck off. All right. Now, today, I want to speak about something that we all know about, and that is war.
All right.
War. Huh. Yeah. What is it good for?
Is that what he says?
Absolutely. What did you think he said?
Wah.
What?
I thought he was going, wah. What is it good? Like, as in,
no.
Because it was the Jackie Chan film.
It was war.
Yeah. Like, wah.
That is racist.
Why?
Because you thought he said war. Huh. Yeah.
Oh,
what is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Oh, I thought it was war. What is it good for?
And then he said absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Fuck no, I don't get songs, man. Honestly.
Yeah, war. What is it good for? Is it absolutely nothing?
There's a war going on as we speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't pay much attention. I haven't paid much attention to it. I don't know because I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Nor do I. But
I've got a couple books on like geopolitics and things like that.
Geopolitics. So country.
Yeah. So what do you think about war? What do you think about war, Pete?
Well, I grew up in a country where there was a war going on. So it was kind of like a bit
tense,
yeah. I mean, I remember like when I was younger, because like there was a bomb scare. There was always bomb scares.
So who was trying to bomb you?
No.
So was the Northern Irish against the Southern Irish?
No. It's about, again, like, you know, your queen,
So my queen.
Yep.
Talk about my mum.
No. Yeah, no. Yeah. So basically, Luke's mum.
Fucked our country up.
Do you know, like the whole coming in and taking other people's countries? Like that's sort of what Britain does, isn't it?
Mm.
It's like,
yeah. Do you know there is no bigger empire than Britain?
Yeah. There's only 22 countries out of 168, is it? That Britain has not invaded.
Wow.
So, a lot goes on that we all don't see or hear about.
But we all benefit greatly from.
But yeah, we all benefit greatly from. No, but it was the sort of war against Britain taking Ireland.
So who was bombing you?
No one was bombing. They'd put a bomb. It was a bit like a bomb scare. There'd be a bomb scare.
Yeah, but who was doing that?
Well, the IRA would do it, wouldn't they?
Why would they do it to you? Because you're in Ireland as well.
No.
Oh, so 1 second. Let me understand this. So the English went over there.
There was British
occupied.
Yes.
Occupied. So the
the
IRA
English
were bombing, trying to bomb the English.
That is a British thing to go to a country and to spread the seed. to breed them out. That used to be the old school. Let's breed them out. Send the army, breed them out. And that was how it would work. So a lot of the Protestants that are in Belfast are actually from British that came over.
And the IRA
Because they're more almost patriotic to Britain than the British. Because sometimes you look at them and you're like, wow, they take it seriously. And then you're like, if you went over to Britain, people don't care that much. Like you guys care.
Really?
Yeah, they don't care. But there'd be bombs that, like, I remember when I was younger, there'd be bomb scares. We planted a bomb in Tesco's. And Mum used to leave us in the car when she did the shopping. So this bomb scare happened once, right? Everyone comes running out. And we're like, oh, what's going on? Everyone's running out. So as everyone's running out and the police are clearing the place, and my mum's like, my kids are in the car. My kids are in the car. She had to come back for us.
Really?
Yeah, we were left there and the Tesco's was empty. But the police weren't letting her come to the car, so...
How did you get out?
Well, Mum ran through the cordoned off area.
Really? Did she?
Yeah, and she...
When they grabbed their brown kids.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they were like, are you sure they're your kids, madam?
We have a kidnapping here.
Yeah, but yeah, that happened a lot in Ireland.
Really?
Yeah, and like...
Did you ever see...
There'd be problems with Catholics walking through a Protestant
Did you ever
area.
witness any violence?
Yeah, riots. There'd be riots. One time we drove through a bloody checkpoint where they asked, Mum, where are you going? Where are you going? Where have you come from? Where are you going?
Who is this asking?
Someone in a mask. One of the bloody...
What, like a...
We were driving through a Protestant area.
Yeah.
Balaclava, yeah.
He just wore a balaclava.
With guns. And they're not police. They're just their own... They consider it's their own army. So kind of like militia.
So because it's the English... It's the Irish Republic... Irish...
Yeah,
Republican
but
Army,
this
right?
wasn't them because this was a Protestant area we were driving through.
So who were they? They were against the IRA.
The Catholics, yeah. The IRA who wanted a republic, who wanted a.
So this guy in the balaclava and the gun was on the English side.
Strictly speaking, yes, but more on the Protestant side.
So isn't the English and the Protestant side the same?
It is
side?
the same, but I wouldn't say that your country would have like it's not. It wasn't the army. It was just those fighting for what the army is doing. You know what I mean? Supporting it. Do you get what I mean?
No.
So basically, Catholics wanted a united Ireland. IRA wanted a united Ireland.
Yeah.
Right. The Protestants didn't. They want to be part of the United Kingdom. They want to be part of Britain.
Yeah.
They want to be established with the Queen.
Yeah.
So the two sides are fighting. The Queen also sent in the army. The army's there.
Okay.
To keep control. That was what. But a lot of innocent people died. Fuck that. That's fucking ridiculous. You know, that's what happens when war. People die, but it's like this. There's a lot. Terrorism is a weird thing because it's like, okay, if someone threw shit at my house, I'm in terror now. Who keeps throwing shit at my house?
You're not in terror.
I am in terror.
Because someone threw shit. If someone threw shit in my face, I'm in terror.
No,
someone threw it at my house.
Yeah, but you wouldn't call
it's
that.
It's annoying.
You wouldn't be like, that's a terrorist attack. Someone threw shit at Luke's face. But like,
you wouldn't be like, it's a terrorist attack. Someone threw shit at your house.
What if they covered the whole house in shit?
What if they covered your whole face in shit?
Well, I'd be like, that was weird. Why is he throwing shit in my face?
What would you prefer? Someone throw shit at your house or throw shit at your face?
Throw shit in my house. But the shit... Okay, I'm talking constantly. I'm talking someone comes around every day and there's a new...
Yeah. Well,
he's done another... Now the top window's done.
Okay, so what if every day you walked out, or every other day, someone just comes up, you getting out your car, throw shit at your face? You'd be fucking in terror.
That's terrorizing. That's a terrorist.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's a weird... You wouldn't see that on the news. Oh, there's a terrorist organization and they go around throwing shit at people. You wouldn't see that, would you?
It depends how often it happens, actually. And
if someone kept pulling up...
If someone threw shit at Boris Johnson, they'd be on the news.
Yeah, but he needs...
Do you remember that politician? Do you remember that politician when someone threw an egg at him and he punched him?
Was that Prescott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he went, and I was like, I'll vote for that man. I'll vote for that.
It was
man.
it was a reaction punch, wasn't it?
But it doesn't matter. He's a real.
Yeah.
You know, apologize. Oh God.
Yeah, but you know that. But isn't that funny? Because that's all he's known for. That's the only thing I know that guy for. I couldn't tell you what party he's in.
Labour Party. It was Labour Party.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he Labour?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. All I know is for the egg incident.
That was funny though.
I know. Why do they throw eggs?
No.
Why don't they throw shit? Is that why wouldn't they throw shit?
Monkeys do that, Pete.
Yeah, but you're throwing eggs. What?
Yeah, but come on, who's gonna walk around with shit in their hand
Yeah, true.
as a protest?
Yeah, but well, exactly. Well, bags of shit. Just fling the bag at him.
That's what people used to do. People used to put shit in a bag and set it on fire and knock someone's door.
Yeah, paper bag.
Yeah,
And they stamp it out. That's genius. When I first saw that in American movies, I was like, why didn't I think of this sooner?
That is a good idea.
I've never done it though. I've always wanted to do that.
Knowing my luck, I fucking end up pranking someone and doing that and then burning down their house and killing everybody inside. And
Well, that took a turn for the worst.
And then going to prison like, it was a prank! It was a prank!
You ever seen that prank? The bag of shit?
Yeah. 30 years.
Yeah, I lit the bag. What happened, Luke? I lit the bag on fire and
He went up. I didn't know. Someone covered their house in petrol. I didn't know.
Someone covered the house in petrol. Oh, yeah, but war, man. War. So it was very tense. It was very tense growing up. And like sometimes you'd walk to school. We weren't allowed to walk around the corner because it was a Protestant area. That's what it was like. It's like areas, your colours.
So one second. See, this is what it sounds like at a micro level.
Yeah.
As in gangs.
Isn't that what all war is? It's two gangs clashing. Everyone's got a
But
gang.
but they try and make out on this big scale that, oh no, war is completely different and we need and they get medals and they get medals.
Yeah, and war is it's correct way to do it.
Yes, we're trying to civilize these ruffians by bombing them out of oblivion, out of existence.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Because I never even understood this. In war, you could there are rules. There are rules to war.
Yeah.
There are rules. Yeah.
There's war rules.
War rules and customs.
It's happening
rules
at
and
the
customs.
minute in that war that's going on with Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah.
It's happening in the minute. They're like, oh, they used the ballistic missile. They shouldn't use the ballistic missile. And it's like...
It all kills at the end of the day.
It's a fucking war.
But yeah. So the guy's getting done because he shot somebody. He shot someone in their car. I saw the first one that went on trial. He shot someone in their car, some old man. And I'm like, bruv, is that war?
They shot a man in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think you're not allowed to shoot the civilians. That's the rule, isn't it?
But how do I know it's the... Well, I'm telling you, if I'm in foreign land, I'm shooting everybody.
But this is the thing.
I'm shooting you. You'd be lucky. You better be wearing my own team. If you move too fast behind me, I'll shoot you.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about talking about this because just say like Putin does win the war and he takes over the world, and then this episode of Luke and Pete goes out, and he's like, "What did you say about?" No, do you know what? Can't. No, we stop this because I honestly. There'll be some bloody anthrax in my coffee next time we do the next episode. No, but it's true. It's true. Like, you think, like, these guys, man, everyone's kicking off at, like, oh, you did this, they did that. They're really bad. They're really bad. Ukraine's defending its country. But in war, Ukraine's defending its country. But in war, a war is a war. Killing's going to happen. Like, for example, you're talking about the civilians. At the minute, Russian people now are... They're getting civilians to join. They're getting civilians to sign up.
Really?
Yeah, they're getting like, and people are like kicking off, and they're like, I don't want to fight. I tell you straight up now. See if Britain went to war. See ya. I'm out of here.
Really?
Would you fight in the war?
No, I'll tell you this. If I fight for everybody at the top level,
I want a piece of that.
No, you fucking fight alongside. You think I'm going to fucking war while Charles is sitting in his throne? You fucking mad. And then when I come back after fucking war, when I come back, I got joined the line for a fucking food bank. I've gone out to another country, defended your ass, and then you sit on a throne, and I've got to go to a food bank.
Yeah, but that's Britain. That's Britain. That's a country.
Get the fuck out of here.
But
Get the fuck out of here. No way, not me.
But that's
not
a
me.
country.
And this is what I'm saying. People, they make.
So what would you do, Luke?
No.
So if they were like, Luke,
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You go to war on this. I've been to war on these streets.
exactly.
And you know what I got? Do you know what I got? Arrested.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, exactly. So, but this what I'm saying. If they said to you, Luke, we need you to sign up. We want you to go and fight the war.
No, I'm not going to kill innocent.
We
people.
go to war with France.
I'm not going to kill innocent people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, nor would I. I don't agree with the war.
No, I don't agree with war either.
And I think if they asked me to go, if Britain asked me to go to war, with France, just say we were at war with France.
Yeah.
I'd probably move back to Ireland.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck this. Can't be arsed with your shit, man. Because you know what it's about? It's just going to be about them getting richer.
100%. It's
And
always
people are like, oh, it's our country getting rich. It's our country
but this
getting
is what I'm
rich. It's
saying.
like, the country's not even rich now.
Oh, they fucking well is.
This
It's fucking-
country,
Yeah?
we're in debt, mate.
Oh, whatever, Pete. Listen to me. Those people live in fucking... Whatever the country is, I want a bit of that because they're fucking living good. They're not worrying about paying their heating bill, are they?
No, and this is the thing. But why does everyone think that's all right? It's because, oh, it's happened over so many years. Oh, it's the royal family's always been there.
I think it's something to do with tribalism, man. People want to feel a part of something. They want
Unity.
To feel, yeah, they're very good at doing that. Yeah, fight for your country. You're part of this great, your mother nation, queen and country. And I'm just like, yeah, like our national anthem is "God Save the Queen."
I know.
God, whoa. There's a couple other million people in this country. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. Does the national anthem change now that she's died?
Probably. God Save the King. Fuck that.
Yeah. It's only pleasant that I remain seated every time that plays. The whole stadium. I've been to boxing matches.
I take a knee. Look at this black bastard. Stand for your king. Stand.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see the guy? There's the clip going around of the guy who was like, Charles, while you're getting this parade paid for you, why we're struggling to pay our heating bills and stuff? And the security guard just stood in front of him, blocked him.
Did he?
Yeah, and Charles didn't respond. I would have loved to see a king respond to that. Because a true king would let us know, tell us what you think to that question. Respond.
What do you think his answer would be?
Oh, well.
Oh,
as long as I'm all right.
There you go, dear boy. There you go, dear boy. What? He does this side. Oh, dear boy.
Take him out.
I don't know. I'm about to answer the
Take
question.
him out.
I'm about to answer the question. Oh, Josh, good.
No, but he looked at me like, oh.
No, because the queen apparently used to have a handbag, and she used to signal things with her handbag.
Did she?
Apparently, that's
As in,
apparently.
like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, certain things which you put a handbag on different arms or whatever means different things. So maybe Prince Charles would be like, oh,
with all his big hands.
Fuck, you know.
He doesn't need a woman. He does not need a woman with them fingers, mate.
What? Yeah, but
them big juicy fingers.
I bet he can satisfy me with those fingers, though, can't you?
One finger, Charles. I said one finger. Oh, Camilla.
Yeah, what did the pig? What did the stink?
Yeah.
The old nanu.
Not in the stink. It's too big. The nano. The old nano. This will be the peace sign, mate. Nano.
Oh, fuck it out.
One of the things. Oh, God, poor Camilla.
Yeah. Use the lube, Charles. Use the lube.
God, that's so funny.
Yeah, he has got big fingers, man.
He does, yeah. He
Yes.
does. Why are they so fat?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good life. It's a good life.
Is it what that goes to the fingers?
I don't know, but he's lived a good life, man.
He has, but this is the thing. I don't know, man. The whole... We say this. If you look at it like a fact, though.
What's that?
We do it, though.
What?
There's homeless people. We live, like, we're living, and they're around us. They probably look at us like, oh, You know, you're in your house, we're on the streets.
Do you know what?
Like we look at the king and go, "Oh, you're in there, and we're struggling."
But the difference is
we're working.
is that they're I'm not in my home at their expense. Yeah, these
they aren't paying my rent.
Exactly.
Yeah. But when does it end? When will it end?
But I don't understand why these suckers are like. You got someone who says they rule over you.
I know.
They rule over you. We're called commoners.
But it's primitive.
We're called commoners.
It's primitive. It's primitive. It's dating back to the fucking olden days, mate, where people are like, yes, we've always had that. We need that.
No, and this is
the
what
country needs it.
If you William the Conqueror, he came over. Yeah, came over in whatever. I'm not too privy to the history, but I read a little bit. Came over, and after he got in his position, he raped and pillaged.
Who was that? William
the Conqueror. Is it William?
But that's what happens.
Yeah, I think
that's what happens.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
When you invade the country.
Do you know the difference? Do you know the difference between the founders of the royal family and the terrorist? You know what the difference is?
Who?
What?
Who's the difference?
I said, do you know what the difference is?
Oh, what is the difference? Right.
Thank you, Pete. That the royal family won. Because if he were lost, he would look like a terrorist. If you rape and pillage, what are you doing? You're a terrorist. You're terrorizing people. That's what you're doing. If you look back far enough, that's what war is. When you go overtake us, you're a terrorist. You just won. So then you write the books. No, this is no longer terrorism. We was just teaching these savages how to behave.
Yeah.
But what you're really doing, you're a terrorist. You can't drop a bomb on a country and be like, oh, yeah, we're just trying to kill the bad guys. 1 second, from last time I realized, a bomb doesn't discriminate between good and bad. When you drop a bomb on an area, it's killing everybody there.
Yeah.
Woman, child, man, anybody that bomb drops on, whether they've done something wrong or they haven't. So you don't care. Basically what you're saying is, I would take out 100 people or 1,000 people to kill one bad guy. That's your lives mean nothing to me. And they try and say, oh no, we're doing it because they're terrorists. So what the fuck? What are you to the people you've killed? You're a terrorist to those people you've killed.
Because the equivalent is taking a gun and shooting a baby in the head. But that is what they're doing, Luke.
What do you mean? That was a bit graphic, Pete.
No, I'm trying to paint a picture for everyone to sit back and have a little think about war.
Go on. What do you mean taking the gun?
A baby. Babies die in war. But when it's a bomb, it's destruction. Bit of destruction.
Yeah,
we killed some of them.
Because there's distance.
Yeah, there's distance to it. You're not involved.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I heard they made the controls of these drones
to be like PlayStation.
Yes.
Feels like you're playing a game.
You play that game.
The distance from it.
Yes.
You're still killing people.
Yeah.
You're still killing people.
You said that one.
Yeah, but I mean it. It's fucking murder. You will be judged. If there's a God, you will be eventually be judged, man. Fuck that. Fuck. Imagine.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Go on.
Just say I go to war.
Yeah.
I go to war. I'm a sniper. I take out someone. Take out this bad guy. Enemy. He's got a gun. I've got a gun. We're at war. But if I didn't kill that man, he would have gone on to change the way the world worked for the better. And I've stopped it. I've killed that man. Then just say there is a God. Just say there is a God. Maybe there's not. Just say there is. I get to heaven and God's like, what the fuck did you do that for? You ruined it. I had a plan and you messed it up. You shot that man. I'll be like, oh, I know, but I was at war. Sorry. You're going to hell. Now I'm in hell. For that one mistake, I went to war. I don't want to kill anyone. I don't want to go to war. And if I did go to war, do you know what I'd do?
Run.
No, I'd if they all went to war, I wouldn't run. I'd hide. I'd dig a hole and I'd live in the hole for as long as I can. And then I'll come out of that hole when everything blew over.
And would you tell everyone you hid?
No, I'd be like, bloody hell, guys, where were you?
I was in deep territory.
They're like, Pete, where were you? And I'm like, I was I was at the back hanging. I was keeping an eye on everyone while it all kicked off. I can't go to a Luke. I'm a pussy with that shit.
I look at these war films. Like I don't know how they organize themselves. Like, you know, when they go in, like, two armies back in when they used to have swords and horses and they used to clash. I'm like,
but that used to be a war.
Yeah, this looks just like messy. How does anybody survive this?
That used to be war. Hand-to-hand combat. I see what I'm doing.
And the general used to ride
Lead
into
them.
war. Yeah,
Lead them
into
in.
war.
Yeah.
Now we got the ones that hang back. Oh, okay, dear boy. You no. I'm not a soldier. I am a politician.
Yeah.
I'm a politician. I need to be back here to rule the people. You lot, on the other hand, are trained for this.
But when I say this to people, like, when they talk about like heroes and stuff, like they're heroes, like, oh, Winston Churchill, I'm like, yeah, but Churchill didn't do anything. He was a strategist. Yeah, but he was great. It's like, well, no, he's not. He didn't get involved.
Do you know what? I watched the film, and he did have to hold his nerve.
If you like take a fight, for example, UFC fight, Conor McGregor is fighting someone 20, 30 years down the line. No one's going to be like, wow, Coach Kavanagh. No one's going to really remember him. They'll remember McGregor, the warrior, or the guy who was fighting. They don't remember the coach.
Okay, no, the difference is between that is that
Unless
Churchill still had to, it wasn't a war, but he still had to fight his way past everybody to get, it was still a war for him, like a political war, because they didn't want to go with his plan. And
so he had to overcome adversity.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Fair enough. But you didn't go to war. These poor guys, some of these guys didn't want to go to war.
And this is what I'm talking about. You look at this royal family and they pass down this wealth from person to person to person. Yeah, that's what I see. They pass it down. And you look at somebody who's given their life. I guarantee you, there is somebody out there whose grandfather or great-grandfather, yeah, fought in the war and lost his life, yeah, defending his country. And if you come back and his great-grandson or great-granddaughter has to go to a food bank for food, or maybe on benefit, or maybe live in a low. Why doesn't he get a share of that wealth? He gave his life in order for us to have our freedoms that we have now. But this family, the Windsors, they get to pass all that wealth, these big palaces. This man gave his life, and his grandchildren and children don't get a part of that.
See, they're born into it, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're born into it.
Let's go to the best schools.
Yeah.
Have the best food.
So it's
get private health.
So it's circumstance, right?
Yeah.
Let's take them out of the equation as people who they are, whatever. But they're born into that thing, so they don't know any different. I'm seeing like a clip of the Queen talking about how like one of her crown jewels, like they cracked it off and it broke. She said it broke into shards. The jewel broke into shards. And this is one of the shards. And she pointed to her brooch, and it was a fat diamond. And she's talking about it like it's a shard. And it's like, that'll probably pay for the country's bloody heating bill for the next couple of years. You sell that shard. But they probably don't think.
And you know what? You flip it on the other side. Because my friend had a go at me and he goes, well, okay, if you was born into it, would you give it all up? Not in a second. Not in a second.
Nor would I.
No.
But that's why I'm saying take them as people and put them to one side. Just look at the circumstance of it. It's like a family thing, isn't it? It's like you're born into the family. Okay, carry it on. And like you get these other people that like marry into it, and they'll do anything to get into that family. You know, like
sounds like you got a story there, Pete.
Well, if it was me, I'd probably marry into that family.
Would you?
Just for the money.
Would you?
I'd marry into it and then I'll get divorced. So I get half of it.
Half of what?
Because when you divorce, you get half of the wealth, don't you?
Yeah, but I probably don't. I don't know. Like that. What's that? Fergie? Is it Fergie? She married to Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew's married, is he?
He was married, wasn't he?
Was he?
To that ginger woman, Fergie.
God, she's lied low throughout that whole Prince Andrew fiasco.
No, they divorced before that.
Oh, all right. Oh, Fergie? Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so. Is she a bit of a chav?
I doubt it. Who is a bit of a chav in the royal family? There ain't no bit of chavs in the royal family.
They're taught how not to be a chav.
They come from they're not taught how not to be a chav. Did you mean they don't know any of that?
There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes in them because of these things, injunctions taken out and stuff.
Yeah, because they have to protect their image. It's a business.
Do you remember that photo came out of like them on holiday and Kate was topless?
What do you have to say about that, Pete? Go on. What do you have to say? Go on. What stood out to you there?
Well, I was just surprised she had dark brown nipples.
Yeah, you've said that before. Dude, that really shocked you, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No,
oh my, Charlotte!
I didn't.
Charlotte! These nipples are brown. Have you ever seen this before? Have you ever seen it? I'm gonna phone Luke.
No, but do you know what I mean?
What?
Like, I don't care. But that's like the sad part of their life, that people are hounding them. But that's what they get. That's what you get.
What do you mean that's the sad part of their life?
If that was me, I'd hate that.
They live in opulence. They get the best of everything that this world has to offer.
Yeah,
and yeah, they're treated like celebrities, and they have no privacy.
Celebrity. That's it.
Yeah,
they're treated like celebrities.
But you
because in this day and age, you are a celebrity.
Yeah, but then
if you're in the
it's like the other end of the scale. That's one end of the scale. You get the best of life have to offer, but you've got no privacy. And then we've got the homeless guy who's invisible, because I don't see him when I walk past him with my iPhone. Do you know what I mean? He's invisible to me.
Yeah, well, I do sort of say.
Yeah, you see him, and what the fuck do you do?
I say, sorry, I've got no change.
But do you?
I don't check sometimes. But
what about the guy? What about the guy selling
right.
the big issue? The guy selling the big issue.
The guy up there.
Yeah, there's this guy that sells a big issue. And you know what's weird about it? You know what's weird about it? He's massive.
All right.
He's large.
What if
he's
he
big.
watches?
Well, if he does, you shouldn't be selling a big issue. You shouldn't be selling. Say that for someone who's poor. You've got an internet connection.
No,
and a phone that has a
he always talks to us, but I feel bad because I can't keep giving money every time I see him.
I've done it one time, and fuck me, he hounds me.
He knows you. He knows you give it.
me.
He knows you give the money.
My mum's like, sorry, no Che. I'm waiting for the day he's got a card machine. I'm fucked.
I have seen a homeless guy doing that.
Oh, have you?
Bring a card machine around with him, and I was like, how does this work? How have you got that?
Did you tap on it?
No.
Why?
Because I said, how do you afford that?
Yeah, but that'd be okay. What if he saved a lot of change? Because he's smart. Saved a lot of change, and then he's like, okay, I'm not going to eat for a couple of days.
Right.
I'm going to buy this card machine.
Yep.
And then that way I can open up new lines of revenue.
Yeah, and you know what I'd say? Why didn't you save that money and get yourself an address then?
Instead of £30.
I don't get it. No, you got a card machine. You're clearly smarter than like going. Come on, you can do this. You can do this.
I'm on heroin. I take heroin.
How you take heroin?
Yes.
How have you got the brains to buy a card machine?
What do you mean?
I find that insulting that you buy a card machine to go and take everyone else's money.
I'm not taking.
No, I give you money because you're struggling.
I'm struggling. Yeah, I am struggling.
Yeah, you bought a card machine.
Yes, because people
What
don't
is
have
this,
change.
fucking Tesco's?
Because people
You
don't have
bought a
change.
card
'Cause
machine.
people don't have change anymore.
Huh?
Because people don't have change.
Good point. No, but a card machine. Come on, Luke.
So if I don't get a card machine, I'm going to starve because people don't carry change.
Luke, man, come on. It's
And my name,
ridiculous.
my name is not Luke. Sorry, I'm
How
homeless.
ridiculous is like you've got a card machine? I don't have a card machine. I don't have that luxury where I can walk up to people and go, "Can you tap a $5, please?"
No,
I don't have that
you
luxury.
You got a fucking home and a bed.
I worked hard for it. Fuck. I worked hard for it. I don't have a home at the minute, but I've worked hard.
Yeah, but
why do I have to fucking work hard? I didn't want to go to work.
He's got a drug habit.
Yes, and I get that.
You know what?
And I will give you change.
A lot of people take drugs maybe to deal with trauma.
Luke, I'm not shitting on the guy for taking drugs. I'm shitting on the guy for going out and buying a card machine.
But okay, watch this. What you're saying is this. Watch this. Okay, watch this. We've got two guys. We got Tramp A and Tramp B. What?
Tramp A. Give them names, for fuck's sake.
Okay, Trevor the Tramp A.
Trevor the Tramp.
And
don't make it rhyme.
And
Max the
Brian the Bum. Okay, all right. We've got Trevor and Brian. All right. Trevor's out here.
Do they know each other?
No.
Right.
No. They do know each other. Actually, they do know each other.
How do they know each other?
They're across the road from each other.
Oh, great. So
Across the road.
are they in competition?
Well, maybe a little bit.
Is it a bit of territory stuff? I've
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
a tramp go up to another one, being like, "Mate, this is my cash point." I've seen that. And I thought,
He
guys,
went up.
he
to
went
her,
up. He goes,
my
"Mate,
cash-
that's my cash machine. It's my spot." And the guy said, "Yeah, sorry, fair play." He got to move the stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
And then he
funny.
mumbled when he was when the guy was walking off. He's mumbling, "Yeah, come round and try and take my cash machine." It's like, mate, it's like a cash machine.
But like his rag.
Yeah, and he was very rude. He was very rude to the other tramp. Get out of here. Yeah, get out. Don't come back as well. I've told you before. You fucking take my cash machine. And then he sits down.
I went for lunch. I went for lunch to shoot some heroin up.
No.
And that's and you steal my spot.
And the guy's like, yeah. You have no respect. No respect. Take the cash machine. It's my cash machine. Fag off.
If a man can't shoot heroin in privacy,
And he was really rude. It was really rude. And then he sat down. He went, put his thing down. He went, "Good day, sir."
Any change?
And it's like, oh, he's changed his. He's put on the
funny.
to be nice. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I saw? So I'll go back to the analogy in a minute. But do you know what I saw the other day? I saw this homeless guy outside Tesco's, yeah, and he's begging for change. And then some people like buy them sandwiches and drinks.
Yeah.
When I came out, he'd gone and the sandwich and drinks were left on the floor.
Yeah, but they come back. That's his spot. That's his spot, Luke.
No, but it was nighttime.
Yeah, they go away and do their thing and they come back. Trust me, they come back.
Why is he going to come back? There's not going to be no one there.
Well, who's going to walk past Tesco's and be like, "Oh, there's a sandwich. I'll have that."
Yeah, but why would he leave his drink and sandwich?
He'll come back later. He's not going to carry it around with him.
It's going to be dirty though.
He's a tramp. I think dirt is the last thing on his mind. He does not give a shit, bro.
We
do
care about dirt. Thank you very much. We just can't help ourselves.
No, but
All right, watch this. So you're upset with the guy who's got the card machine, all right? So we've got Trevor. Trevor's across the road.
Yeah.
Brian's on the other side. All right. Now they're both asking for money. Yeah. To survive, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're homeless. They've got no job. They're struggling.
Right. Yeah.
Asking for change. They're realizing especially after COVID, we're not really getting anything. We're struggling. We're not really. But they're getting something. They're getting a little bit, but it's like, well, we can't really do anything with this. We can't, extra. So, but Trevor continues. He's like, oh, I'll just live on whatever they're giving me. Like, maybe he's £3 a day. But Brian's like, you know what? Every £3 I get, I'm going to save £1. I'm going to save £1. I'm going to get a card machine and a phone. And then,
yeah,
he's like, when people walk past, I've got I've got a card machine. £5. Now, Brian is on maybe £30 a day or £40 a day.
Yeah.
While Trevor across the road is still on the £3 because he didn't reinvest. He just stayed at the place he was.
Okay, can I stop you there?
Go on.
The problem I have with this, it's already invasive to ask someone for money. It's a bit invasive.
Why?
Because you don't know what that person's going through. You're asking for money.
All you say is no if you don't have it.
Yeah, so what if you say, sorry, no change? Before you go, I've got a card machine. They're calling your bluff. I feel it's like it's entrapment. You're entrapping me. Luke, people aren't comfortable to say no. I haven't got the money to give you.
I'll say no.
No, they say no, I've got no change. So I've used that excuse. That excuse is out the window. Stop right there, Sonny. I've got a card machine. Oh, you bastard. You've entrapped me. That's entrapment now. I didn't know I wasn't expecting you to have a card machine. Now you know that's entrapment. Now what am I going to say? Oh, I've got no card. No, you're entrapped. You forced me into an uncomfortable position. Now it's uncomfortable. And then when you don't give the money, they're going to get angry.
I love you. All right, I put a £1 on there. Oh, sorry, we only set minimum of £5.
Oh, I'd be like, you can fuck off. Just get out. Fuck off. That's ridiculous. If they said that, I'll give £1. A tap a
£1.
A tap £1. Why?
He gets charged.
Luke, I need the money. What if you need your money?
Do you know what? Okay, this is the truth, yeah.
Fucking hell.
I remember I had this conversation with this woman outside. I was so naive, yeah. She was outside the cost cutter. What did she say at cost cutter? And I came out one day and I spoke to her. I said, what happened? She's like, I was living at my boyfriend's house.
Was she homeless?
Do you want to let me finish telling you?
Sorry. I'm trying to figure out what.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what.
Yeah, she was homeless. She was sitting outside begging outside
Right.
Costco.
Right.
So I come out. I've seen her a couple of times. I come out. I had a conversation. I sat down next to her and I said, like, what happened? And then she was like, yeah, I'm homeless. I got kicked out of my boyfriend's house and he just went from bad. I just couldn't find anywhere to live and now I'm on the street. It sounded like anything that could befall anybody if you don't have any family members or friends. Do you know what I mean? Like she got kicked out of somewhere. There was no safety net for her, so she ended up on the streets. And I asked her,
That's tough.
Do you drink or do drugs? She's like, no. And she didn't look bad.
I thought you were going to say she didn't look to the left. I knew she wasn't lying.
Who do you think I am?
Everyone does that when they talk to someone homeless. You do. We all judge. Wonder that guy doesn't look like he does drugs. You judge them on how they look.
Exactly.
Because then if you get someone that's like got the marks in the arms and they're like, you know, like they're missing a limb because that happens sometimes when the veins go out and then they have to get the limb cut off. You judge them. You judge them. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I was like, yeah, and I had a conversation with her, man, and I gave her £5 and then I saw her over time just deteriorating, and then I saw her with fucking a drug dealer. I saw her with this guy, like obvious drug, like she getting out of a BMW, and I was fucking furious.
She was with a drug dealer.
Yeah, and I said, and I saw her another time. I said, you do take drugs. You do. You lied.
How did you know he was a drug dealer?
Oh God, I know. Just right, Mike. Blah, 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 blah. Yo, my brother, what's going on? That one of your customers, yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
like, there's no reason for her to be getting out of a BMW. Do you know what I mean? No one's picking her up to fucking.
So did you go over and have a go?
Not right then. They would have fucking fight the drug dealer, did I?
So you went back?
No, I see her all the time. I didn't go back.
What did you say?
I said I was upset.
What did she say?
She just said, I don't know. She didn't say anything.
Do you know what?
I know she's thinking, you fucking idiot. You really think I was on drugs? That's what she probably thought. But I'm like,
do you know what? I judge what I see and stuff. And this guy was asking for change. And see, this is quite sad because I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, I shouldn't do this, but I think people do this.
What did you do? Make him come back and cut your grass?
Nah, he's going through a tube, you know, the tube, so that you can just walk from one end of the train to the other. You can see all the way down. And a guy walks past, and he's asking for change, and I'm like, this guy doesn't look homeless. He was dirty, but he doesn't look like he's struggling or whatever. I thought, oh, he wants to buy drugs. He didn't look like he took drugs, but I just had a feeling, like I'm thinking, oh, I don't know, maybe he wants it for drugs. But then as he was going through, he asked me, I said, no, sorry, no change. And he walked past. And then as he was going through the train, I saw him look in a bag, and there was a old chicken box, like, Morley's or something. And he looked in the box to see if there's any food and then put it away. And I thought, oh, the guy's hungry. So I went over and gave him 20 quid.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then so I gave him the 20 quid, and then so he must have been with someone that was sort of staying in the distance, because his mate must have gone to get off the train, and then he called his mate back. Oh, hey, Jim, and the guy got back in, and he looked not like he was homeless at all. He had a bloody nice pair of them. What were they called? You're gone.
Sliders.
He had a pair of sliders on, white socks.
Oh yeah. Oh, white socks.
Clean white socks, and I was like, "Oh, I've been done here. Been had out." But I was it. What was that going on? What was that?
What the fuck do I look like? The homeless committee?
No, I don't know. But like, is that some sort of thing?
I don't know. I saw when I went to.
But
Brazil,
I did.
When I went to Brazil, I saw a guy, he had a kid and he got on the train. Same thing, got on the train with his kid and he walked through. But he had a Louis Vuitton bag on.
Oh dear. Yeah, but that could be one of them fakes that he's like got off his
What
mate.
was it? Well, mate, marketing. That's not like, come on. That's not really. That's
What
what
you want? We gotta sell it. We gotta sell the
Yeah,
image.
you don't fucking don't walk around with a fucking looking like Louis Vuitton bag on.
Do you know what I always wanted to see? I wanted to see the Queen in the hoodie.
That was random.
I do, but that's you're talking about image. I want to see like the royal family casual.
But apparently, we don't like to see that. We like to see our heads of state look better than us. That's they have.
And what does
they
that
have
tell
to-
you about us?
They have to look better than us in order for us to feel. Because I think people feel. My mum told me people used to pay to watch Henry VIII eat. That's what, yeah.
Shut up.
That's what she
Why?
said. I don't know. That's what she said.
Oh, because he was a pig, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Wasn't Henry VIII a massive
Fat,
pig?
he was fat. Yeah, but he's a
So
pig.
is Henry VIII related to the Queen?
Yeah.
Oh God! And people like him. People
Like
like
who?
him.
Like who?
Henry VIII was a dick, wasn't he?
Yeah. Why do you think he was a dick?
He killed his wives.
Mm.
Apparently, he was a pig. So is the Queen blood related to Henry VIII?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, lineage. Yeah.
So why are we all right with that?
So what the fuck did you want to do? What, is someone fucking back in your past done something
He
wrong?
killed 8 people though.
He killed 8 people.
Didn't he have 8 wives that he killed?
No, I don't think he killed all 8 wives or whatever.
He cut their heads off, man.
No, some of them he got divorced. I think. What was it? Beheaded.
God.
I can't
Imagine
remember.
being
There's a rhyme for it.
Imagine being the eighth wife. You gotta be stupid. She must have been one dumb fucking idiot. To be
yeah.
if he's cut the
Yeah, well, okay, it's not just the 8th. From the 3rd one onwards.
from the one that got the head cut off after it.
The second one, you're like, okay, maybe that was a one off.
One off, yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're the 3rd one.
Well,
You're
no,
like, he's done 2.
Yeah.
He's done 2. No, there's a pattern here.
Like, yeah, have you done the dishes? Oh, on it. I'm on it. Don't you worry about that. It's all getting done. Don't worry.
Yeah, you got to fuck around, man. This is what I'm saying. You look at it through the lens of normal people doing the things that these people do. And Prince Andrew apparently paid 12 million to a woman he's never met. To a woman he's never met. A woman he's never met.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, fucking hell.
I
Hey,
know.
you ain't met me.
And she's
You
like-
ain't met me.
Yeah. And I think his ex-wife was talking. She was like, yeah, but he didn't know that the picture had been fabricated. She was like, the picture was fabricated. But he did. And they were like, well, why did he pay the 12 million? Yes, but he didn't know at that time that the picture was fabricated. It's like, so he thinks there is a picture. He must think there is a picture. But he's like, oh shit, it's not the actual picture.
Oh, so what? That picture wasn't real?
Apparently, the picture's real. Come on, let's face it. The fuck, it's Prince Andrew there. Like, what I find weird is how this man is not being held accountable. Go to trial, mate.
Yeah.
Take your licks.
Yeah.
You know?
They won't. It doesn't happen, man.
Yeah, but why is the country okay with that?
I don't know. And this is what I'm saying. I feel like people have attachment theory, man. It's like they get attached to these people and it makes them feel better about themselves. But I'm like, bro, it's at your expense. You know what I mean? It's like the pig getting attached to the butcher. Do you know what I mean? It's like, look how that butcher drives that lovely car. See you later, butcher. I'll see you tomorrow. And the butcher's like, don't worry, I'll see you tomorrow.
You're
You fat pig, you're gonna be on my chopping block.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So they kill them, yeah.
Sorry, Pete.
They kill the pig.
Yes, that's the analogy, Pete.
Yeah.
The pig and the.
I don't understand. And like, what fucks me off is that you're not allowed an opinion on it.
Who the fuck said that?
The people that like them.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
They can suck my dick if you think I'm not going to have an opinion.
There you have it. Come and suck Luke's dick if you've got an opinion on it. No, but what I'm saying is people get so defensive.
No, not if you've got an opinion on it. If you try and say, I can't have an opinion on it.
Yeah, people get so defensive. They try and argue with your
Yeah,
opinion.
I don't mind arguing with it. I don't mind having an argument. I like having a good argument. Just know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah,
because
but
I don't.
Yeah, no, nor do I. But
I got an opinion.
But it's like the same thing happens with God. Sometimes people believe in God. Sometimes people don't believe in God. Why do you get so fucked off when you don't believe in God if someone believes in God? Fucking shut up and get on with it.
It's tribalism, man. People like people to be around people who've got the same beliefs as them. Like, if you really think about,
it's not that deep, though.
If you really think about it, yeah. If you think about this, you will wipe out. Homo sapiens will wipe out another. Like, if you slightly differ from them.
Yeah.
Maybe your dialect.
That's why black people, Asian people were looked differently.
Yeah, maybe your dialect. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is why the British thought it was okay to do what they done to all these foreign countries.
Disabled people. People used to take the piss out of disabled people. Now it's becoming more like, because we've talked about it, we're like, it fucking happens. That's the thing, though. But back in the day, do you remember in school, you used to say spastic and stuff like that? That used to be a cuss. Or used to be like, you're gay, mate. And now it's become, we're talking about it and it's like...
No. Let me talk about those words. The words, okay, all the words that you talk about, yeah, weren't really offensive words. Like the word like...
The word spastic comes from spastic society, which was...
Spasticated, wasn't it? It's from spasticated. It's something to do with your brain. Or retarded.
Yeah.
Retarded, I think, means slow.
Slow
to
means
thought.
slow,
Yeah. And dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb, like deaf and dumb, just means you can't speak.
Yeah.
Can't speak. Like if you said the word, like I think we talked about this before, dumb animal.
Yeah.
Dumb animal, you're allowed to say dumb animal.
Yeah.
Because an animal can't speak. Because if it fucking did start speaking, you'd think, fucking hell.
Yeah, I know.
A rich
but
animal.
some people act like the fucking dogs can speak and you're like, shut up.
What, people act like their dogs can speak?
Fucking act like fucking kissed a dog after it slicked its own ass, mate. This is what these people with dog, that's what fucks me off, these dog owners. He's friendly. He's eating my leg, Karen. You fucking cow. Get your dog off my leg. He's friendly.
Have you been bitten by a dog?
No, weirdly, but I am scared. I am aware. Some dogs scare me. It's just because I just think of that jaw banging into my ankle. I have had a dog attack me, come at me, and I turn and keep walking the other way. And that fucking woman was like, he's friendly. No, he's not, your bat. Get him away from me. Dog's not friendly. What fucking dog shows you?
Do you know what pisses me off? It pisses me off when you hear about these vicious dogs, and then they got young children around.
Yeah, and then the kid gets eaten.
And then you hear, oh my god, he's only bitten 3 other people before that, and we didn't think he'd ever do that to us.
Yeah, I know. It's an animal. They get jealous as well.
Yeah.
I would fucking kick the dog in the face if it fucking attacked my child. Your dog is getting battered if it attacks anyone. If it attacks me, if it attacks my kid, if I've got a kid and it attacks me, your dog's getting an arse whooping.
All right, Pete. Fuck, you know.
These people get fucking funny about it. Oh, he's friendly.
You know, I'm going to tell you this. I'll tell you. You're getting an arse whooping if your dog attacks me. You are. Yeah. Forget the dog.
Nah, honestly, I'd beat the dog.
Yeah, I'd beat the owner. The dog's doing dog. You fucking should know better.
But it's like this woman had that dog. She didn't have the dog. I'm like, put this fucking bitch on a leash.
The woman?
The dog.
Oh.
She was a bitch as well, though.
Put them both on a leash.
Oh, fucking stupid cat. Shut up.
Shut up.
Fucking idiots, man. You know, like stupidity. It's like I pull up in the at Shell garage to get more petrol. I pull up. I get out. I'm doing the app. I didn't get out. I was in the car doing the app to buy the petrol. Minute. This bitch behind me. What? Shut up. I'm like, bloody get my petrol. Yeah. I get out of the car. She's like, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm getting petrol. She went, what?
No, do you know what? She doesn't understand. She thinks you're sitting in the car. She doesn't understand.
Yeah, well, fucking wait.
Do you know what? I've
Go
done
to another one.
I've done that. I've done that before.
But what? Like, I'm getting petrol.
I've done that before.
I realised.
No. Like, where I'm behind someone. I can't see in front of them. I'm like, for fucking driver! Fuck! Oh, for fuck! Drive your fuck! You see a cyclist in front of You're like, all right. So do you know one time?
It's embarrassing as well having to admit that you're in the wrong.
One time I was arguing with my kid's mum on the phone, yeah? I'm on the phone. It was hands-free, by the way. Hands-free. Hands-free. And I'm shouting. I'm like, fuck, like we're arguing. The guy in front gets out, comes out, what? I can't go. There's people in front of me. I'm like, you dickhead, I was on the phone. This is him. Well, you shouldn't be talking while you're driving.
You shouldn't be talking while you're driving. Yeah, because they have to one-up you, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Everyone has to one.
He's quite embarrassed. He's quite embarrassed. I wasn't even talking to him. He's like, I'm mad. He's like, I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere.
It's about one-upping people nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking society how we've turned into this, but we feel like our own beliefs and opinion matters so much
Than anybody else's.
than anyone else's. And it's like, where the fuck has that came from?
Yeah.
We get so offended or like, how dare he say that? And it's like, fuck you. Fuck you.
We all got
no one
opinions.
cares.
We all got an
We all
opinion.
got an opinion. Fuck, that's it. We disagree. That's it.
Yeah.
We don't have to agree.
It's like they're trying to force you.
Force their fucking opinion down your throat.
I saw this.
Shut up.
Shut up. I saw this clip. Yeah, of this guy, and he was like, he was at like a protest. Yeah, he was at a protest.
Yeah.
I think it was for abortions, and he was like, yeah, I think abortions are wrong. And they grabbed him and they broke his board and they smashed his stuff and all that, yeah?
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, okay, all right, listen. I'm first to say I'm on board with abortions, okay?
Yeah.
All right, okay?
Yeah.
Now, but I don't think it's right if someone has a different opinion to you for you to violently snatch their thing and break it.
Yeah.
Like, why is that okay? Even if he kind of signed saying I hate black people, okay, that's fine. That's your sign, that's your protest. But it's not okay for anybody to silence another person, even if we don't agree with them. Do you know what I mean? But that's what people are trying to do. It's like, and they're like, because I think I'm right, because I feel like I'm the better person for the people, I can make you shut your mouth. No, it's not all right. Let everybody have their voice.
I agree. Let people have the voice, right?
Yeah.
But don't fucking force it down someone else's fucking throat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say it, but don't fucking...
Yeah, don't like, if you think I'm an idiot, say like, we're all idiots in some area. So educate me. Don't fucking try and obliterate me. Don't try and take my
Destroy
side.
me.
Yeah, that's what people are trying to do now. And they're trying to use it in the name of right. Oh, I'm being right. This person's wrong, so I'm going to crack. No, because what you're going to do is just going to end up flip-flopping and being on the wrong side. Because you can't crush people, man. No matter
it's
what
like
their
that whole thing about the abortion thing, right?
Yeah.
Now, I had a conversation with Charlotte's mates about it because they're women, right? And I'm like, I said, I can't. They were like, what do you think about it? I'm like, well, I don't agree with killing. I don't agree with it. But they're like, but then in that circumstance, I'm like, but it changes. Because if you've got someone who's, been sexually assaulted and suddenly they're pregnant and they don't want to have the kid, it's like, yeah, it's up to you. Like,
yeah, and
it's not my.
Yeah,
but even though I'm thinking in my head, okay, I don't agree with killing. That's a different circumstance.
And
It's different.
And also, like, imagine if you got someone pregnant you didn't want to have. You know what I mean? That's all right as well, isn't it?
No, Luke.
What? What about if someone like you don't want to have. Like you have a one night stand with them and you like.
Oh yeah, for the woman, but it's up to the woman. Fuck it, I'm staying out of that. Oh, you mean the man?
What?
What do you say? What do you mean?
Yeah,
if you're the man and you've got a woman pregnant and you don't want the kid.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's up to her, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've got to.
Be
like X Factor. We have a vote.
No.
Vote?
No, Luke, that's straight to the golden buzzer. Because
really?
Yeah. Because,
and the man decides.
No, the woman would decide because her body, she has to carry it. And this is what the conversation I was having. I was like, yeah, come to think of it, the man's just a fucking idiot in this whole process because all we do is, yes, it happens, but then they have to deal with the burden and the carrying of it and then living with the baby for the rest of their life and stuff. The man would take off.
Both parents do.
Nah, the man, when you have a one night stand, when have you ever bloody... Some people do, but most
if I had a kid...
Yeah, but some people don't. That's what I'm saying. The men are like, nah, fuck that.
Some women don't. Some women give up the kid for adoption.
Which is probably an act of love because she's probably thinking, I can't support that kid. So there you go. And then the kid comes to someone like me, and then I'd adopt. I would adopt.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd adopt. I'd adopt. I think like that's because I just think, oh, I don't know. These kids have hard. Imagine like you're lucky, even though your dad wasn't really in your life. You're lucky because you have a mum. Your mum was there for you. You've got your mum. So imagine being born in the world. You get put up for adoption. You got no one.
Yeah, man. You know what it is? It's like,
and that's why I
it's
think
a
adoption.
it's a foundation.
Adoption is special because
you're chosen.
Yeah, because you're chosen.
That's what I feel. I say to my kids, like I make sure my kids are. I show them I love them. I make sure I let them know that I love them all the time. Like I just randomly, because it does mean something.
It does.
I've
seen your son around you. I've seen your son around you. He respects you, man.
That's what my cousin said. My kids do have a respect for me.
And I can already see from that behavior, there's the respect and fear. He's scared to death that you'll. You scare him.
Take it easy.
No. But like he doesn't want to let you down.
Yeah.
When I say you scare him.
Yeah.
Like
do you know what?
If I'm hanging about with you and I want to impress you and I say something wrong and you're like, well, that is what happened. Well, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I basically described what happened.
Yeah.
But I can see it in him where he's like, I don't want to say the wrong thing.
No, and I do. I question him about everything.
You do, but you should lighten up, man.
No, it's not. It's not about lightening up. I just want him. I noticed a lot. I told him this the other day when we was driving to boxing. Yeah, I was saying to him, don't just go, because I talk about the royal family and we'll listen to the radio. We'll listen to LBC and he'll be tutting at the radio.
Yeah.
But I know he's just regurgitating what
you're
said.
saying. Yeah.
So I'm like, don't do that. Have your own opinion, because when you're out there in the street, in the streets, and someone challenges you, you're not going to have the answers. I know why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So make your own opinion. So that's why I chat. Whenever I'm talking to my kids, I chat. I don't know if I said this before, but he was talking about his mum. His mum doesn't listen to him. Did I tell you that story already?
Yeah.
I listen to her. I question everything. Anything you say, so I'll ask. When he says something, I'll question. Why did you say that?
I know, but that is scary.
It's not scary because there's no penalty for being wrong.
I'm only saying because I had the same thing with my dad. I was like, oh, I don't like, but mine was different. Mine was more to do with maths.
Right? Yeah, but there's a wrong.
So
if
my dad asked me a question, there's a wrong answer. But the way you're saying it to him, he's thinking, I want to say what my dad's going to think.
No,
yeah,
but that's
point.
not. But I told him that's not what you're to do. I don't say something for the sake of saying it. I say to him, "What is your opinion?" Like he'll say, "What was we talking about when we was in the van the other day?" Me and you and him was talking about something, and he said something.
Yeah, and you were like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean? And he's like, "Oh, Dad, I don't know. You're confusing me now."
Yeah, like, he wasn't like that.
No,
you know,
but what he did, he sort of said, "I don't know what you want." It was kind of like, I don't know what you want me to say.
No. He didn't understand what I meant. When I said, he's like, "What do you mean? What do you?" Because I can't remember. I was asking him to clarify.
Yeah,
he didn't understand.
And
but
you
then,
kept saying,
I said, I kept on asking, and then in the end, he had his point. He made his point.
Yes,
and he was right, and I understood what he meant.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying to you is, there's so much respect there that he's like, he was flustered.
No, it's just. Do you know what it is? With my kids, I like a little. I like to challenge. That's why I like to think. I like to argue.
I know.
Yeah, I like to challenge. I challenge them.
I know.
So
it's hard.
Yeah. So even when he comes with his stories, like when he's been naughty and he comes with his stories, sometimes he just gives up. Like he'll attempt it with his mum, and he'll try and run rings around his mum. And his mum, go and tell your dad.
Yeah.
And he'll come to me and be like, "Dad, yeah, I bunked school." Yeah, look at me like there's no point here because you're gonna ask me. I'm gonna double back. I bunk school. I bunk school.
But that's the difficult thing of being a dad. You have to do that. You have to. Like my dad did it to me, but then there came to an age now where it's like we're kind of like mates.
Of course you are.
There's still like because
a dad thing. Because he doesn't have the responsibility.
Yeah, of looking
anymore.
after. He knows I'm good to go.
Listen to this. This is what happened. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to last week and then bring it forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
So last week, Makai comes down.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, look, what Ray, my daughter, put on. She typed a comment on YouTube saying, "Oh, I miss you, bro." Yeah, because she's at home. She's at home. She said to.
Yeah,
I miss you, bro. Yeah, But the funny thing is that it was at 9:30 at night. Now she's not even allowed her iPod
Your
in the
son
weekday.
snitched?
Yeah, he did, but he did. But
You
no, but he was just showing me.
Yeah.
He was a nice
But he was
message.
just showing. Oh, nice message.
Yeah. But it was 9:30. She's not even allowed her iPod, let alone 9:30 at night.
Yeah.
She's not allowed it in the weekdays.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I completely forgot about it. This morning, their mum phones me. She woke me up, phoned me about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
I will go, hello. Do you know what your daughter has done? I went into her room at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's fallen asleep behind the door with her iPod in her hand. Yeah, so I've had to shove the door out. What? She's out of her bed. I've seen the iPod. So what she's done is she's got out of bed. What she's probably done is sat behind the door. So if her mum does come in, she could throw the iPod. Oh, I'll just get the glass of water, mum. So she's fallen asleep. So she's fallen asleep on the job. Yeah, you fell asleep on the job. Yeah, that's what happened. Fell asleep. Yeah.
What do you mean what was she doing?
She's on the iPod. She's not meant to have it. Yeah. She fell asleep.
So
Yeah, and then her mum's come in to check on her and call her. So I speak to her, and her mum was really upset because she went through the messages. She's messaging my cousin's daughter. They're very close. Yeah. And then she said, "Yeah, my mum's a poo emoji." That's what she said. My mum. Yeah.
She saw the message.
Yeah. She's like, "How dare they? How dare they?" Anyway. So after she got to the mother. Speak to your dad. Tell your dad what you've done. Yeah, tell your dad what you've done. I go. What did you do? She goes. Dad, I was on my iPod at night. I was like, is this the first time you've done this? She's like, yes, Dad. I promise. Are you sure? Yeah, Dad, I've never ever taken my iPod in a weekday. I promise. You're lying. You're lying to me because I saw you commented last week. Oh God.
Oh, there was that time as well.
To think of it. You commented last week on YouTube, didn't you? Oh. Yeah. Oh God. Yes. And that's what I do. That's what I do with my kids. So now she's like, how did that man know that?
Yeah.
How did that man know that? And now she's gonna think twice because now I punished her. I always say to my kids, you're gonna get a bigger punishment for the lie than you do for the crime. Yeah. So now a month of nothing, no TV, no nothing, no iPod, no nothing. A month for the lie. I can do a bit of mischief.
Yeah.
I can do a bit of mischief. Yeah. But the lying. Say that for the big dogs.
No, but that's what I see it. Like you can see it, but it's good because it's like they'll grow up with respect.
Yeah, I challenge. I want to challenge. I'm always want to challenge. If you're going to do something, what do they say? Be good or be good at it. So yeah. So thingy. Do you know what that means, Pete? Do you know? Can you like?
No, I'm getting a lesson from it from someone.
No, wait. See, that's what I tell my kids. Don't do. If you don't understand something I say you don't understand it, or you're going to be ignorant. Do you know what I mean? So don't just sit there and be like,
like me.
Yeah.
Like Uncle Pete.
Yeah. Don't be there. Yeah. Look, be good or be good at. Be good at living or be good at dying. No.
What was that?
Behave yourself. Be good. Behave yourself or be good at what you do. So if you're going to commit a crime, be good at it. So be good or be good at it. Do you get it?
Be good. What's the be good bit?
Behave yourself. So
be good
or be good at what you do.
That does make sense.
Yeah, be good or be good at it.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
So if you're going to fuck about, make sure you get away with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So I tell them, okay, if you can get it past me, but if you don't, it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay.
Do you hit your kids?
No.
Oh.
But I'm not above hitting them. They have to know. There has to be that threat.
But then has it ever come to a point where you've had to go, hey?
No, do you know what? Shouting is enough. I realize when you shout, when you thingy, man, like my kids, they've got a good mum. They're well behaved. They're well behaved. They're not.
They are well behaved.
They're not. No, when you think of what's going on, but it's because I keep an eye. It's like the broken windows theory. Have you heard of this?
No.
So why would you go?
Because I thought people in glass houses shouldn't throw broken things at windows. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones at windows.
No, the broken window theory is that if you handle it's basically like crime comes about because of your environment. So if you're in an environment where you see a lot of graffiti, broken windows, people jumping the turns, the barriers at train stations, it breeds out to bigger crimes. Yeah, because people are like, oh, if they're getting away with that, why? Because watch this. If you're paying to get on a train every day, and you see people getting on for free, eventually you're gonna be like, why the fuck am I paying? Yeah.
Yeah. I do that now.
And then it starts to go out. Whoa, if I can see people doing this crime, there was a woman. It's another story, but basically, yeah, the broken windows theory is this, yeah. So if I stay on the little things that my children do, the little, make sure they're up on time, they do their homework, they do the thing. They don't even think about the bigger stuff because they're like, he's on this little stuff. I think a lot of problems come about because people neglect their children. Do you know what I mean? They're not paying proper attention to them. So then they get free rein. Like I'm on my children. Like when they go out somewhere, if they want to go out, I let them have their freedom. But I phone them. I'm going to phone them. Where are you? Are you at the place you're meant to be? Things like that. They just know
they have to get the story straight.
Yeah, it's not even getting their story. It's not even no.
Yeah, but that's why I'd be like, oh God, Dad.
No, but that's true.
Have the plan in place. Yeah. When Dad rings me, everything's cool.
And I might make sure my skills are A1.
Because that means if they ever get in trouble in future, they've already been trained. Just say your son steals something, he goes. Police officers like,
okay, that is not the route I'm trying to go down, Pete. I'm not trying to train them to be criminals.
It's good training though, to get away with it, or dealing with situations. Well, because I think if you can't lie in life, you're not going far. You're not going far.
Really?
Yeah, if you're honest in life, you're going nowhere. Because you're going to eventually be honest to the wrong person.
Do you know what? I don't agree with you. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe.
Can I tell you why?
Well, can I tell you why I don't agree with you first?
No, I'm going to tell you why. I'll already put your argument down.
Go on.
Because if you come up against someone, just say you get all the way to the top. Maybe Donald Trump is in power, just say, for argument's sake, yeah? Someone like Donald Trump. And you go, hey, Donald, you're a fat cunt. I don't like your bald head. Your blonde hair. Your toupee. Let's crack on. And he's like, get out. You've ruined it. There you go. What were you going to say?
Honesty doesn't necessarily mean you have to say what you think. You don't have to say it.
But then you're not being honest if you're holding it back.
No. Well, do you think sometimes you get you haven't said every thought that's come into your head at the moment. Every thought you thought something here, you might have thought, oh, I need to fart.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're not being honest. It just means I don't need to vocalize that right now.
I do have a sore back though. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm being honest.
Yeah. Right. But when you didn't say that 5 minutes ago, doesn't mean you wasn't being honest.
But what if someone asks a question? So what do you think of him? You enjoyed, and you'll eventually get that.
I'm reserving judgment.
But you're not being honest.
I'm reserving judgment.
You're not being honest. I've asked you the question. If you were honest, you'd tell me the answer. But you're holding back. That's not being honest. Is it?
Maybe right. You know.
What were you gonna say?
Well, no, I feel like this world lacks so much honesty. I feel like there's maybe a path that people want to hear.
Exactly. But you know what's happening in the world right now? These fucking pussies, mate. Everyone's like, yeah, I agree. And then they go home and they don't agree. I had to go along with that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't believe in trying to legislate all these isms out of like racism, sexism, and homophobia. You can't legislate it. You can't write laws because people will just retreat back into you have to educate it out of people. You have to educate, and you don't censor it. We have discussions about it. If you because as soon as they realize, oh, no one's going to talk to me, I just got to keep my mouth shut, they'll just go home and mix with their own tribe and be like, yeah, these cunts over there, when they go out in the public.
No, yeah, I know. And it's a fake society.
Yeah.
But like the only way for this whole to work is probably having a communism society. Communist. So everyone just does the same thing. They get paid the same money. We do the same.
It hasn't never worked before.
Well, it's not working now, I'll tell you that.
Well, it's not working for some.
Well, it's not working. People aren't honest with each other. Everyone's pretending.
Yeah, why is communism going to make people honest?
Because I think you're forced into being like, everything's monotone. Everyone, it's just boring. It has to go to the boring level. Well, because we're at a stage now where it's like, people are like, well, no, you don't understand. Oh, he said that. Well, let's finish him. Let's ruin him. Let's ruin their career.
No, I don't think it's communism. I think maybe capitalism with some fucking regulation, so that he doesn't just have a runaway. Because what happens is wealth seems to breed more wealth, and it just gets ridiculous. Do you know what I mean?
and then other people get
lopsided.
Lopsided and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think
And we got people like Trevor and Brian. And what's eventually going to happen is Brian got the new technology. Remember I said Brian? And then Brian's going to quip and Trevor's going to stay where he is.
But I think at the minute, it's like there's so many groups that are willing to attack, like, and say, no, we've been persecuted and whatever. And it's fair enough. It's fair enough. But it's just like come to that stage where it's like there's so many things going on that I can't keep up. I'm like, what we in now? What we do? What's the thing? What's the deal now? Do you know what I mean? Or am I the only one thinking that?
What do you mean, B?
I'm just confused, man, about the way the world is now. I don't understand it.
Is there ever been a point where you have understood it?
I think there was a point where it was standard.
What was that? Tell me
Just
the point.
back in the day where old people were a bit racist. People would say things tongue in cheek, but you'd accept it.
You think that was a better time?
I think it's probably, compared to now, I'd rather the racism than what it is now. I grew up with racism my whole life, but now I'm just confused. Because I'm always scared, like, what I say, if I'm going to offend someone, because people get offended so easily now. I grew up in a family that took the piss all the fucking time.
Yeah, but that's the difference. When your family taking the piss, it's in love, innit?
Family taking the piss.
I think about people being able to say. Let me just say this. I do think about people being able to say what they want, and I think, yeah, I can take it. I've got thick skin. But I think about maybe if there's somebody, a minority. Imagine there was a minority of one. Maybe a black gay guy up in fucking Yorkshire, surrounded by white people and people that are homophobic, and it's like alone. You'd feel like.
But in what sense are they homophobic? Tell me what they're doing to him.
Well,
what, shouting stuff? Yeah.
Making it feel uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm just trying to get you to paint the picture because you're not really. You just said homophobic, which means a lot of things.
I said racist as well.
Racist as well. So the racist and homophobic. So he's getting a hard time.
Yeah, he's getting a hard time, and he's
move the fuck out of your.
No, but sometimes people are not there through to try. I heard a guy say this the other day. Fucking idiot. He wrote something. He's an author, and he goes, yeah. So just these black people are saying that that Britain is racist, which is ridiculous. But they're living there. Some people don't have a fucking choice where they live, you cunt.
Yeah, shut up.
Shut up. No.
Yeah, you
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
prick.
So I do understand it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
And I am happy that people are changing, like, it's prominent. I don't want anybody to feel like they're
not welcome.
They're not welcome anywhere.
Yeah.
Because of their race, because of their sex, because of their sexuality.
Yeah.
None of that.
But
I don't want other people who are maybe, I don't want that to turn to hate on the other side. Like if someone makes a mistake, have some compassion. If somebody does something wrong,
or understanding for the situation.
That's what compassion is.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just clarifying.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So if someone does something wrong, it's like these guys want to vilify him, jump on him. You can't fucking say
it's
that.
Pack
You
mentality.
And it's like, whoa.
We're turning into a pack of dogs.
Just remember when you was made to feel uncomfortable because of who you are. Like some people, maybe we need a new word for like idiotism. Like let's not have a go at these people because they're idiots. Let's not have a go at it. He's just an idiot. He's an idiot, and don't make him feel bad because he's an idiot. But just educate him.
And it also goes down to image as well, like who you're portraying yourself to be. If that person is clearly an idiot, then they're clearly an idiot. Like I'm an idiot. I make mistakes all the time, but I still get people turning to me.
This is what I say as well, man. Quote from the Bible: "Thou without sin cast the first stone." It's like people when someone makes a mistake, it's like you'd never believe that. These people jumping on him have ever made a mistake in their life.
I know.
How could you say that?
Yes. Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's like fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you twat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't go to Cambridge University.
Well, kind of a really good example is the Holly Willoughby, Philip Schofield queue jumping incident.
What happened there?
Because they created that image that they're perfect.
Yeah, and they come back to fucking bite him in the arse.
Because you're not perfect. You jumped a queue.
No, yeah.
Now you deserve to lose your job for it.
Yeah. And come down to the benefit office.
Yeah.
And the food bank.
Yeah. And make sure you queue.
Yeah.
There will be a queue.
Yeah, there will be a queue. And don't try and jump it. Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield. Get to the back. Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh. Nah. That was a good one today, man. That was a good one. I feel
Yeah, we hardly talked about war, though.
we did at the beginning.
Well, it is war. That's how you come here for it. You get it. All right.
That's what you
Shut
get.
up.
Shut up.
No, you know we love you, Sheetsters.
Yeah, Sheetsters. All right, Pete, man. That was a good conversation,
good,
man.
good.
I'll catch you up next week, all right?
All right, bro.
Take care, brother.
All right, nice one, Matt. Bye.